been a treasure to have him as a friend. We moved to St. Louis in the late 60s. My father and his father were working at the UPCI headquarters, and we got acquainted. They were relocating the headquarters, and we went first to St. Louis. We lived downtown close to the old headquarters on Grand Avenue, and we were going to move out towards the new one, and I wanted to start school that year, but our house wasn't going to be ready, so I moved in with the Judds for about 2 months. What a great experience it was, and treasure those times. And then we were together in the church there. Brother Guy Rome, one of the greatest pastors ever, was our pastor for several years. We were in the youth group together. We were on a quiz team together. Did I tell you it was a national championship quiz team? 1970 national champions. Did I tell you that me and Steve weren't the main ones on the team? Matter of fact, there was a couple of pretty high-strung but very smart kids on the team, and we were kind of the equalizers and brought a little peace around the place, but we were national champions. We went to high school together. We sold shoes together. One of my other shoe selling partners, Jim Lumpkin, remember those days? Great days in St. Louis. And then we went to Gateway together, Gateway College of Evangelism, and that's where Sister Irma moves into the equation, because we double dated for several months. And I knew then that they were going to be together for a long, long time. Let's give them a hand. Brother and Sister Steve and Irma Judd. I was honored to be the best man in their wedding. I mention all these life shared experiences because all through those years, all through these 55 years, Steve Judd has been a Christian. Steve Judd has lived by principles.
That's right.
He has the highest of character. All of these things, all of these years, there's never been a question, an issue of who he was, and all of these things and ministry that they were in have brought him to this point. But he remains a great treasured friend. Ecclesiastes 7:28 says this. It says, I was still looking but not finding, but he said, I found one man in 1,000. Steve, you're 1 in 1,000. I'm glad I found you. Let's give another hand to our friend Steve and Anna. My life is richer because of our friendship. It said you can't make old friends. You either have them or you don't. I'm thankful for old friends. And then the next phase is, and what we're here tonight about, is this Tupelo Children's Mansion. Back in 2005, Steve called and wanted to know if I'd accept an at-large board member position. That's been almost 20 years ago. And it's been my privilege over those 20 years to see Steve and Irma Judd do an incredible job. Her spirit,
Amen.
Her godly sensibilities, calmness, uncommon calmness, always brings a special nurturing atmosphere. Steve and Irma together have done this has been an incredible few years, 20-something years. I remember back how some things were, but God has a time and a place, and his incredible leadership abilities and her standing in the gap in so many things as a board member and other board members, we remember all of the heartfelt, passionate years that you've put into this that's made a difference. We remember summer after summer when you'd cross this country going to camp meetings. I'd call or he'd call, where are you? Well, we're in Georgia tonight. We'll be in Mississippi tomorrow night, Indiana the next. It was unbelievable, but they had a passion to get the message of Tupelo Children's Mansion out. They raised the bar, they raised money, they presented it everywhere, and they have done an incredible job. We honor you tonight, Steve and Irma Judd. We love you tonight. And I know you're getting a little uncomfortable and you'll have some more, but the scripture, as we know, says honor to whom honor is due.
That's right.
And the very next verse says, owe no man nothing None of us want to leave here tonight owing you honor. We honor you tonight. We love you. Let's give them another great hand.
Good evening, everyone. My